Rajnii back, tell his story.
Say serve and protect. Not harass and arrest. Say serve and protect. Not harass and arrest. Say serve and protect. Not harass and arrest. That's right, give it up for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. For real, because we got to make our impression felt. We got to make our force felt. That's the only way these people change is you affect their reputation or their money. So we got some media coverage today, so that's positive. I'm really proud of our community. My name is Rajnii Eddins, and basically what happened in my particular case of police misconduct was I'm a teaching artist and a youth mentor, and I'm directing a play called The Tobacco Monologues. I was scheduled to go meet some of my students outside Rainier Beach High School so we could have a training, and I saw one of the students there was really distraught. She said her friend was being arrested for spitting out a piece of gum. So I was like, that can't be it. That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? That's preposterous. Doesn't make any sense. So I thinking it was okay to do this, you know, just well-intentioned as the only teacher on site, I very slowly and cautiously, so as not to get shot, walked over to the officers and said, "Excuse me, officer, my name is Rajnii Eddins. I'm a teaching artist here. I just want to make sure that the girls' parents are notified." Well, I was told to step back, which I did because I was not trying to get shot, mind you. And so I asked again. The officer then stepped out of his vehicle, grabbed my arm, held me, kind of to see if I was going to resist arrest, and released me, told me to put my hands back on the car, and ran my name. I said, "You're not going to find anything. I have no priors, no warrants, no nothing. I have no history. I've never been to jail. I've never been to juvenile. I have no history with the police. Matter of fact, my uncle's a police officer, and my grandfather's a police officer, so I'm not really having an issue with police per se." But today, that day, it was a different story, because the officer was not reasonable. He stepped out of the vehicle and said, "Now you're going to jail," after running my name and finding nothing. I said, "What's the charge?" He said, "For interfering." Mind you, this is a 14-year-old girl in handcuffs in the back seat. I've notified and identified myself several times as a teaching artist, and he still refuses to tell me any information. And then he puts hands on me to forcibly remove me. So what happened was I wound up being arrested, taken into custody. They never read me my rights. They took me to the precinct where I remained for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then they took me to county. And now I'm being charged with obstruction of a public official. So I've had 2 court cases thus far, and I have another court date coming up. You guys please try and show up. It's going to be July 26th, 2:30 p.m. at courtroom 1102 at the Justice Center. So please come and show your love and support, because the only way we can change them is if we make ourselves known, make sure that we have an eye and pressure as a community. So once again, give yourselves all a round of applause for coming out today to show your love and solidarity and distaste for police misconduct. I'm gonna share this piece with you now. It's called the Anti-Fear Black Renegade. I think it's kind of fitting. The Anti-Fear Black Man Brigade has come to cure your sins. So make sure that you make the grade and score a perfect 10. Be sure and count all your black friends and list them all by name, just to prove that you're as liberal as you claim, just to prove that you're as liberal as you claim. Up on my sick bed, up on my deathbed, I write up classics for the masses who need special ed. Hitting your asses with the breath blessed from ancestors. Black folk can tolerate, get you spiritually breastfed. In case you're just tuning in, this is that special bread. Nigga on a mission to avenge the tortured, left for dead. I push the pin like lead right through your pressure point. This set left the dead for those who didn't fess up yet. To the crimes that left this legacy of wretchedness that my breath and wrestle with. We pound our way into this room, they would not let us in. Freedom in degrees, that's not a liberty I can defend, so get offended. Current residents, you're benefiting, your skin's acquitted. While I'm admittedly the villain still, and I'm still a gentleman. Whether tenement or in the pen, I have no ill intent. Yo, I sincerely hope you feel this shit on my syllabus. My militant sticks on an ill abyss. Black fist clutch clips in a frenzy guerrilla bliss. Cause it's a marvel that we still exist. Yo, they conspire to kill our kids, we on trial and we still at risk. And there really is no real defense against distorted images and pillaged villages that addicting kids to Ritalin. BET, MTV identity, and that Xbox adrenaline quick fix, all in the mix, and it's not so subliminal to glamorize the criminal. Put your stamp on the envelope. Best believe there's an agenda though, too much should we never reach our pinnacle. Pushing video dope to little folk, it's a threat when we use our intellect to connect the dots, no check the plot. That's why we must resurrect hip-hop from the minstrel show slop and the pornographic hits to go pop. It's so cold. They used us to open up this new world, and now we use twofold to create a red, white, and blue world. And whose world is this? Either the leavers or the takers, and have the 40 acres become a spot in the Lakers. A modern slave is how they try to play us. Either way, we gotta labor. God made us worth more than the jackpot at Vegas. A God of patience laced us above all fallen races with a call amazing, unflawed oasis. Y'all know the basis. Let's blaze this. Renegades to end the bitter taste of inner hatred. I'll break the dinner plate for 11, serve me integration as an endgame achievement. And yo, you won't believe it. I want the whole bag of chips, the champion ring, kid. Teach our children the cause and consequence. Break music out the phase, juvenile delinquents. Break my people out the cage, you start to frequent.